Hello everyone, my name is Honey Petra and today I am joined by a very, very, very gorgeous lady. Like, oh my lord, you guys, you're not even ready for this. So today I'm going to be talking with a very gorgeous plus size babe. She's going to be letting us in on the world of plus size modeling and everything that entails with it. So I'm going to just stop talking right now and go right ahead and introduce this babe to you guys. Hello, I'd like you to introduce yourself, tell us like your name and the title that you hold.
Hi, my name is Kapendezo Ruwah. I'm a plus size model. I do not hold any title currently. I am second runners up for Miss Kavi Kenya 2021/2022. Yes.
Ooh, second runners up. Okay, I just want to know, how was the competition? Is it as heated as we see in the movies? And okay, first of all, answer that. And then I also want to know, like, what inspired you to run for Miss Kavi Kenya?
I decided to run for Miss Kavi Kenya because I wanted a platform which supports women, women who are termed, you know how when you plus size, you're not termed, can I say sexy? No. Yeah, okay. You're not termed beautiful according to societal norms. So when I saw Miss Kavi, I decided to go for it because Miss Kavi is not, you know, when you hear the word plus size, a lot of people think fat automatically. Miss Kavi is for curvy women of all shapes and sizes. So you have to be plus size, which is definitely above a size 10, but every body size, every shape. And so I decided to go for Miss Kavi because for me, it was that platform that I was going to be able to express myself and also maybe to inspire other plus size girls who feel like they're not being represented enough or they are not loved enough, probably. Yes.
How was the competition? Like, how long was it? And like I asked, is it as cutthroat as we see in the movies? People hating on each other, competitions and stuff, people stealing designs from one another. Like, is it as crazy as they make it look like?
It was hectic. Crazy is not the word I'd use. I'd say it was hectic. It was a competition like any other competition. We formed a sisterhood. A lot of people were very happy for each other. Not most people. Obviously, you know, with a competition, there's going to be a little bit of hatred here and there, but not too much that it was toxic. So the competition was hectic, but it was a very healthy competition, I'd say. Yes.
Was it your first time modeling?
Runway, yes, because I'm a plus size photo model. So it wasn't my first time modeling per se, because I model for brands, but my first time modeling runway for a competition, yes.
How was the feeling being there? And when you went there, was your main aim to... Okay, I kind of feel like that's an odd question to ask because, like, everyone, yes, people do want to win. Like, you want the title, you want your name to carry, like, the brand and everything. But, like, you said when you went there, you wanted a platform to represent girls. But, like, did it feel bad not getting the title?
Yes, a little bit. It felt okay because, you know, everyone goes there with the confidence that I'm going to win. So everyone was confident that they were going to win. So when I didn't win, I felt a little bit bad, but I was happy for the girl who won because she deserved it in every way possible. Yes.
Are you looking forward to compete yet again?
Yes, I am looking forward to compete yet again, but probably not this year or the next. And I'll probably compete in another plus size competition, probably one that's in Africa or worldwide right now. Yes.
Why not next year or the year to come? Like, why not?
I was not thinking about next year because apart from plus size modeling, I also have another career, which is what I'm trying to build right now before I put myself back into the field of competing. Yes.
So I want to know, like, who do you look up to in this industry? Like, as a plus size model, who do you look up to and be like, she's doing amazing work? This is like the footsteps I want to follow in, like either locally and internationally as well.
So the very first plus size model I knew, I didn't even know like I could model as a plus size girl. The very first plus size model I saw was Shelmith Mukami. So I used to see her on her Instagram, and I used to be like, okay, there are people who actually do this. I can also do that. The next person who really inspired me is Donna Obera. Donna Obera is the owner of Miss Kavikav. When you follow her on her Instagram, she is very confident in her body, and just like she's just out there, very proud about how she looks and everything. So yeah, she's the one who really inspired me to even get into Miss Kavikav itself. Yes.
Okay. Any like designers or brands that you're looking forward to working with?
Brands as a model, Vivo. I'd really love to work with Vivo. And designers, I've worked with a designer called How Texas Rina. She's one of the very best designers in this country, I'd say. I'm not trying to hoot her on, but yeah, she's a very great designer, and I'd really love to work with her again. Yeah.
So there's a lot of stereotypes that goes around women who are bigger in size. Either growing up or right now, even in your career, have you ever experienced this? Or like maybe you post pictures online and people come telling you need to lose weight, you need to be healthy and stuff. Have you ever faced any sort of discrimination in your journey as a plus size model?
Yes, definitely. Because even after Miss Kavikav, I ventured into runway. As a runway model, plus size one, you do not look like everyone else. And I do mostly bikini plus size modeling. Now you imagine being on stage and people looking at you like, what is this one even doing here? Because people are not used to it. It's right now that they've started incorporating plus size models into runway. So people are not used to it. So sometimes you get really not nice looks, and I've been told so many times, you know how you grow up with so much very low self-esteem because you grow up being told you really need to lose weight, or you go somewhere and someone tells you, oh, you're beautiful for a big girl. Like, why can't I just be beautiful, full stop? Why do you have to say a big girl? And such backhanded comments really sometimes really get in the way of your self-esteem. Yeah.
Speaking of that, how have you been able to overcome such things? And because I'm trying to think, like, personally, if it was me, I think I would even cry midway, like in the runway, or like I would trip on my heels, just like walking there and you see people looking at you like you don't belong, like you're not supposed to be on that stage. How do you overcome such things?
Obviously, before you get used to it, I have cried myself to sleep so many times because sometimes you really just want that acceptance. Like, this is how I look, and where I've grown up, a lot of people look like this. So for me to be told I do not uphold societal standards of beauty because my body looks some type of way, of course will make you feel some type of way growing up. But with acceptance, you just learn to love yourself more, and you just decide, okay, this is me, and I'm going to love myself despite how I look like. And for me, that is what made me, you know what, I'm going to do this thing, because me, I've always wanted to be a model, but I've been told you cannot be a model because first, you're short, second, you're big. Models do not look like that. So you just put yourself out there. For me, I put myself out there with confidence. You start talking about body positivity and everything, and eventually you just yeah.
Have you heard? That was amazing, and it actually makes me feel, because I do not get why I have to be branded something, or I have to look a certain way so as to fit into someone else's perception. have you had instances where like people come up to you or they send you DMs and be like, oh, because of you I have also started modeling, or I feel better about my body, and like people telling you that you're doing something, like you're creating strides that they want to follow?
Yes, but that happened after Miss Kavikav competition, because Miss Kavikav competition happens mostly, at first it happened mostly in Nairobi. I come from the coast, so a lot of coastal people didn't know there are things like this that exist. So when I went for Miss Kavikav, I had a lot of people from the coast telling me, okay, I didn't know there are competitions like this who present plus size models. So in turn, like this year, I know several people from the coast who have applied, who have DM'd me asking me, how do I get into Miss Kavikav? And also me working with brands. I've even seen people commenting under brands, we finally see someone who looks like me. And for me, that's very inspiring, even to me, because I get so happy. I'm like, okay, this is what I wanted to do, and the people are getting inspired out of it. Yes.
That's beyond amazing. I can just imagine like the feeling of like when people tag a brand and they're like, you should work with Kapendezo, you should do this and this. They're like, first of all, I even forgot to ask this. Like, we have been talking about your career so much. We are going to put that on hold. I want to know, how old is Kapendezo? And okay, if like you're okay sharing that with us. And apart from modeling, what else does she do? What does she love? What brings her joy?
I am 23 years of age. I am a social media manager. I also have a degree in political science that I just finished. I haven't yet started practicing it yet. I'm not sure if I will though.
Wow, after 4 years of studying, laboring, waking up at, I don't know, 6, 7 a.m., you're not sure you're going to practice it? Well, kind of relatable, but okay.
When you're picking a degree first when going to campus, a lot of us with our education system, we never really know what we want, because we grow up being told, there are only a little bit of career options: a teacher, a lawyer, or a doctor, or an engineer. There's really nothing much, So you get into campus and then you realize there are so many other things that you love and you prefer doing. And it's not that this degree is going to go to waste. You've learned so much in it that is probably going to push you into the other career that you want to venture into instead.
Okay, so I am really, really curious, and I know like our viewers as well watching you will want to know this. So is Miss Kapendezo, the gorgeous Kapendezo, taken, or people can shoot their shots?
The last time I checked, I'm not really sure if I'm taken or not. Yes.
Okay, that's an interesting way.
They haven't made me sure about that. So I'm in the line. I'm taken and not taken. I'm going to sit in this line until probably I get pushed into this other side.
Depends on who's asking. You're taken, but depends on who's asking. Or is it like a talking stage or a situationship?
Complicated.
Guys, you should not worry. It is not yet official. I am not affirming it for you. You can shoot your shots. Do you have any hidden talents, or like talents like apart from modeling that you have?
Talents. I really do believe I can sing. People would say otherwise. But I really do believe I can sing. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to give us like a little note, a line or two? Just who's your favorite artist? Like, let's start from there.
Artist per se.
You don't?
I don't.
Okay. Who do you like listening to the most?
Sauti Sol?
Okay. Do you know Isabella by Sauti Sol?
Not really, but I know the other song, Usiponipenda. A little bit of a few words. Okay. Now I'm nervous. Okay. Siponipenda nitapendwa na nani? Nitakuwa mgeni wa nani? Nabaki taabani. Is it like that? No. Mwana nahisi kisirani hawa haina maana, mina wewe kuzozana, mbona tunasimangana, hatuwezi semezana, my love, haina maana, mina wewe kuzozana, mbona tunasimangana, hatuwezi semezana.
Well, I mean, what was that? I am mind blown. So to all, if you guys need a new member, no, or you guys actually have Soul Generation, yeah. I don't think you have a girl in that group, so yeah, she's here, yeah, and her manager, in case you're wondering, yeah, through me, so yeah, I'll bring her to you guys. So I want to ask, do you feel like the Kenyan industry has a long way to go with accepting plus size people, like either as actors and models as well? Because I really don't think in our screen we actually have a lot of plus size actresses, and when we do, they're not given the bougie roles, the main character roles. Does that make you feel like we have a long way to go in acceptance of our body types?
Definitely yes, but then still yet again, when it comes to actresses, we have people like Get the Actress. She's plus size, so she's representing us up there. But then yes, we have a really long way to go, because I feel like the industry hasn't really accepted plus size models. It's just that right now, accepting plus size models, it's trending. There is also that. It's trending to accept plus size models. So not necessarily acceptance of us, but only because people are asking for this. So they take us not because they have accepted us, but then because they want to go with the trend and they want to be popular. For most brands, that's what I'd say. I'm not saying that is what most brands do. So yes, we still have a very long way to go, but the strides we are making right now, I think we are headed in the right direction.
Yeah, actually, Kate actress isn't like, okay, right now she's a plus size actress, but she started out small and like she's been in the industry for so long. So I feel like even with her gaining the weight, like they couldn't kick her out. So like we need like 3-10 more Kate actresses. Like we can't be referencing her because she's been here for like so long. And when you say it's trend, it's like the way most now European and American companies are sourcing for black models because it's what people are asking for on the runway. Is that the comparison that you're trying to make? So what else, like what more do you think can be done, or what would you like to see differently in the industry as a plus size model?
What I'd love to see differently is brands working with more plus size models. Because so far I have seen about 4 plus size models that I'm not going to mention, that are the ones who are rotated around with brands, and there's so many more other plus size models out here who have not been given a chance. So probably that's the first step, giving more plus size models the chance to be showcased out there. Runway also, a lot of runways have not incorporated plus size models. We've seen it happening in Europe right now, but in Kenya haven't seen it really. So probably incorporating more plus size models for runway, so that even children growing up know I can grow up and be a model despite how I look. Yeah.
Okay, so I remember you mentioned something about runways accepting plus size models. Don't you think like it would bring controversies, or like judging wouldn't be okay? I don't know, because I'm trying to picture, because we know models are people like Gigi Hadid, Kendall Jenner, like people of that caliber. So I'm trying to imagine someone like that, and then someone like let's say you, Lizzo, Amy, what's her name? Amy, the actress. Oh god, I've forgotten her name. Oops. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine like all of you competing for the same thing. Like, does it really add up per se?
It should add up. It should add up because we have it's not even about just incorporating plus size models. It's about incorporating people with different bodies. We've started seeing disabled people on runways nowadays, people with Down syndrome and diseases like that. So I think it should be normalized because we've grown up seeing, okay, this is the type of models that are there. But then I really feel like it should really be normalized, seeing all body types and all body shapes on the runway.
But isn't it better when you all have your own competitions, like individually? Like there's, let's say, for example, hypothetically, like there's now Miss Universe and then there's Miss Plus Size Universe. Isn't it better that way?
I wouldn't. Okay, probably yes, because that is what we are used to seeing. But if I decide to go for Miss Universe and I look like this, I don't think there should be any limitations as to why I should not.
Guys, you have heard it. Let us know if you share the same sentiments as Kapendezo, and if you feel as if we should break the barrier that is in between the petite people and the plus size people. So as we wrap this up, is there anything that you'd like to share with our viewers?
What I'd love to say is should be very confident in yourself, despite whatever body shape or size you are, no matter your height, no matter your skin tone, just no matter how you look like, you just need to be very confident in yourself and in your body, and the world will follow.
There you have it, guys. I mean, you have been hearing these words for the longest time, and it's probably high time you start incorporating them. Like, let your brain absorb that. Be confident in who you are and love yourself as you are. This has been the lovely Miss Kapendezo, second runners-up, Miss Kav Kenya, and she said she's looking forward to going internationally. So when you see her out there in the posters, guys, make sure you vote for her. I have been Honey Petra. Till next time, keep it Mpasho.